And I'm back with Joe at Ravensburger Games, and he's going to run through a Ravensburger title now, Sanssouci.
Yeah, Sanssouci takes place, it's a garden game, it's a tile laying game. You're trying to move your nobleman down the garden to collect victory points. Here's the victory track. The tiles that you can collect are from here. You have to place them onto, if you can see, I'll actually knock this off. You have 10 spaces, and you have to collect tiles to place to cover up spaces already so that you can place your characters onto those tiles. You use cards to collect the tiles from the center, and then there are bonuses to get more victory points at the end of the game by filling columns, rows, or matching cards that you already have at the beginning of the game.
So how does a turn play out?
So you would start by having all your people at the top. You would get 2 cards, and you can choose. You could use one of the 2 cards. I have a topiary and a water fountain. There's a water fountain on the victory track. If I wanted to play the water fountain, I would discard the water fountain card. I would pick up the water fountain tile, and I would have to place it on my board that corresponds with that color and card. So that would go in the blue row and the water fountain section. Unfortunately, I could not reach that because I have gaps in my board, as you can see, gaps right here. So I would have to move to here. I could take it 2 spaces and take 2 victory points. That would continue throughout the game, and you would keep taking tiles and trying to build mazes to get further and further down the garden.
And how does the game end?
The game ends when your stack of cards are complete. When you play your last card, that's the last part of the game. Your goal is to have your nobleman as far down on the board as possible, and you would want to correspond it with the 2 cards that you got at the beginning of the game to get bonus points, as well as by filling columns and rows.
Excellent. And how many players is it?
This is also a 2 to 4 game, 2 to 4 players. It's a 8+ game. 10 plus is very simple to learn, not overly strategic, very light strategy game, nothing too difficult.
Excellent. Thanks very much.
Great, thank you very much.